We can also use directional terms for internal structures. For example, the lungs are lateral to the heart, and the heart is medial to the lungs as depicted by the image. So hopefully medial and lateral make sense now. Remember, medial is toward the midline, and they both start with the letter M. And lateral is toward the side, and the lat muscles stretch toward the side of the body. The next pair of directional terms is superior and inferior. This time we're going to divide the body into upper and lower portions using a transverse plane. Remember in the previous video on body planes that the transverse plane runs horizontally, and it divides the body into upper and lower sections.
Superior.
The transverse line is going to be our reference point
down.
when describing superior and inferior. If we move toward the head, then we're moving superior. So superior is defined as above or
Good
toward
morning,
the head.
guys.
You can think of superior and skull because they both start with the letter S, and this can help you remember superior is toward the head. If we move away from the head, then we're moving inferior. So inferior is defined as below or away from the head.
Hold on for a second. I'm gonna get my breakfast. Thank you so much.
Also go by
Don't forget
different
to
names.
like and subscribe, okay?
Another name for superior is cranial, which makes sense because we're moving toward the cranium or head. Another name for inferior is caudal. Caudal means tail, so it makes sense that inferior is also known as caudal because we're moving toward the tail or away from the head. Let's look at some examples of superior and inferior. If we go back to our same image, we can say the eyes are superior to the nose, and the nose is superior to the mouth because the eyes are above the nose and the nose is above the mouth. Or we can say the mouth is inferior to the nose and the nose is inferior to the eyes because the mouth is below the nose and the nose is below the eyes. And if we go back to our freckle example, we can see freckle 1 is superior and lateral to freckle 2, and freckle 2 is inferior and medial to freckle 1.
Liza, where's Liza?
If we go back to our original image, we can see the head is superior to the torso, and the torso is inferior to the head. Finally, we can apply these terms to internal structures as well. For example, the heart is superior to the liver, and the liver is inferior to the heart. Hopefully that explains superior and inferior. Remember, superior is toward the skull, and they both start with the letter S, and inferior is toward the floor, and you can use the F in inferior to help you remember that. Finally, don't forget that superior can also go by cranial, and inferior can also go by caudal.
Oh.
You can also use these terms to describe different sides of a structure. For example,
Let me go back.
as we go through the different directional terms, there needs to be a standard body position that we're using. This is called the standard anatomical position. You might remember from the previous video on body planes and sections that the correct anatomical position is standing upright with the head and eyes directed straight ahead. The arms are hanging at the sides and slightly away from the trunk so they're not touching the sides. The palms are facing forward and the thumbs are pointing away from the body. The legs are parallel and the feet are flat on the ground facing forward. Finally, right and left refer to the patient's right and left side as indicated by the R and L. So if you were looking at the patient, the right side would be your left side and the left side would be your right side. The anatomical position gives us a consistent universal way of discussing anatomy, and it creates clear reference points as we go through the different anatomical terms. For more information on the anatomical position, make sure to check out the previous video on body planes and sections because that goes into more detail. It'll be linked down below in the description. The first pair of directional terms is medial and lateral. help you remember this. If we move away from the surface of the body, then we're moving deep. So deep is defined as away from the surface of the body. The term is self-explanatory, which makes it easy to remember. Let's look at some examples of superficial and deep. The skin is superficial to the ribs, and the ribs are superficial to the lungs. Or you can say the lungs are deep to the ribs, and the ribs are deep to the skin. Remember, superficial means closer to the surface of the body, and superficial and surface both start with the letter S, while deep means away from the surface of the body. Next, we have unilateral and bilateral. These terms are pretty straightforward. Unilateral involves one side of the body. For example, there could be a rash involving only the right arm as depicted by the star. This would be a unilateral rash involving the right upper extremity. We learned in the medical prefix video that uni means one or single, which will help you remember unilateral involves one side of the body. Bilateral involves both sides of the body. For example, there could be a rash involving both arms as depicted by the two green stars. This would be a rash to the upper extremities bilaterally. We learned in the medical prefix video that bi means two or double, which will help you remember bilateral involves both sides of the body. Finally, we have ipsilateral and contralateral. Ipsilateral means on the same side of the body. For example, if a patient presents after a car accident with a laceration and an abrasion on their right arm, as depicted by the two stars, then those injuries are ipsilateral to one another. We learned in the medical prefix video that ipsi means same, which will help you remember ipsilateral means the same side of the body. Contralateral means on opposite sides of the body. For example, if a patient presents after a car accident with a laceration on their right arm and an abrasion on their left arm, then those injuries are contralateral to each other. We learned in the medical prefix video that contra means opposite, which will help you remember contralateral means opposite sides of the body. Hopefully this helped you better understand anatomy.
Hello. Hello.
スペイン語を練習したいんだけど、レストランで美味しい食事をありがとう。
Professor Dave again, let's look at the muscular system.
He knows a lot about the science stuff. Professor Dave explains.
Which muscles contract, allowing us to walk about all the different muscles in our bodies by name, which together comprise the muscular system. There are hundreds of muscles in the body, so we won't name every single one, but we will go through some important points, as well as a number of the major muscles and muscle groups. First, how can we classify muscles? Let's start by grouping them according to function. We must realize that muscles specifically contract and do not expand, which means that muscles can only pull, they do not push. So complex motion requires many muscles working together in interesting ways. The four functions we will examine are as follows. First, there are prime movers, or agonists. These are muscles that have a primary responsibility in producing a particular motion. Muscles that oppose a particular movement are called antagonists. This can help provide resistance and produce more delicate motions. Next, there are synergists. These help the prime movers either by contributing additional force or reducing undesirable movements that could occur as the prime mover contracts. So we can think of synergists as stabilizers. Synergists and fixators. And interestingly, a particular muscle can exhibit more than one of these roles, depending on what kind of motion it is producing. Skeletal muscles also have specific names. and they are named according to any of 7 specific criteria. Let's be aware of these criteria, even if we don't go over the name of every single muscle. First, there is muscle location. For example, the temporalis is adjacent to the temporal bone. Next, there is muscle shape. The left trapezius muscles are roughly trapezoidal in shape. Then muscle size. We will see words like maximus, minimus, longus, and brevis in a number of muscles. And these mean that the muscle is large, small, long, or short, respectively.
I will do this later. I'm just gonna listen first.
Examples include the gluteus maximus and the gluteus minimus.
Gluteus.
Next, the direction of muscle fibers. Sometimes these run in a particular direction with reference to a particular line, like the midline of the body or the axis of a bone. Rectus means parallel, transversus means perpendicular, and oblique means at some angle. So the rectus femoris is a muscle whose fibers run parallel to the long axis of the femur. Next, we can consider the number of origins. Biceps, triceps, and quadriceps have 2, 3, and 4 origins, respectively. Then we can discuss the location where the muscle attaches to other structures. Here we list the point or points of origin, followed by the point of insertion, such as with the sternocleidomastoid muscle, which has origins on the sternum and clavicle and inserts on the mastoid process. And lastly, we can name muscles according to the type of motion they produce, like a flexor, extensor, or adductor. With these criteria understood, we should have a reasonable capacity to know something about the function of a muscle from its name. Now let's look at different muscle shapes. The fascicles of a muscle, which as we recall are bundles of muscle fibers, can arrange themselves in a variety of ways to produce muscles in a variety of shapes. If in concentric rings, we can get a circular muscle, like the ones around the eyes and mouth.
Orbicularis.
If they are spread out over a region, but all converge towards the
Pectoralis
of
major.
insertion, that is a convergent muscle, like the pectoris.
Pectoris.
If they taper down to a tendon at 2 ends, that is called fusiform, like the biceps. If the fascicles run in a straight line parallel to the long axis of the muscle, that is a parallel arrangement, like with
Now
the
I'm taking
sartorius
a
muscle
notes
found
also.
in the
It means
thigh.
I'm taking a picture. Not taking
And
picture.
lastly, in a pennate muscle,
Screenshot.
fascicles are short and run at oblique angles, and they can be unipennate, where muscle sits on one side of a tendon, bipennate, with muscle on both sides resembling a feather, or multipennate, which looks like several feathers inserted into the same tendon. These different shapes determine the range of motion that the muscle can produce. Any skeletal muscle can only contract by about 30%. So the muscles with fascicles that run parallel to its long axis will shorten the most, but sacrifice some power.
Sorry,
Sorry.
this is my sheet.
No, I don't need a million notes. I don't have to. It sounds like difficult, but then again, it will. Yeah, it's okay. If you understand it, if you're understanding the terminology and like superior, anterior, the lateral, medial, those kind of stuff, I already know. So, I already quit as soon as I have to say word. No, it's not that. It's just I like to know. I don't know. I'm so intrigued about it. So I am having a I don't know. I just want to know those kind of stuff. It's just me, I guess. It's not gonna bored me actually. Actually, it's kind of interesting for me. But I don't avocado is not enough again, so I'm gonna get a this time I'm gonna be I think I still have a blueberry, so I'm gonna make some blueberries, and I have a yogurt still with blueberries. Hold on for a second, okay, guys? Hi, Mon, Alan. Let's go. Chat double tap. Yes. Thank you so much, Mon, for coming back to my live stream, supporting my live stream. Alan. Mont is Alan. His name is Alan. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. This is a blueberry and yogurt. Blueberries with yogurt, and I put some. There you go. Okay. Just what time is it? I'm gonna get ready by 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, 12:30, maybe. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. And I boiled peanuts. It's for my brain. It's peanuts, guy. Without shell though. I boiled it yesterday, so I have so many peanuts. Peanuts is a protein, so it's good. Mm. But I cannot eat a lot. Yeah, I bought peanuts. Peanut. It's good. Peanut is good actually. I don't know why. Mm. Thank you guys.
The muscles with many fibers at oblique angles will shorten less, but produce more power. Now it's time to look at specific muscles as they are arranged in the body. As most viewers of the tutorial probably have no specific need to memorize hundreds of muscle names, we will display just a few major ones right now over the course of a few images. Should you feel the need to memorize any of these, feel free to pause the clip in full screen mode.
Okay.
Mode and take a screenshot for later reference. Otherwise, just try to gain a vague familiarity. If you decide to go into a medical field, don't worry, you will see a lot
You will see a lot.
more of these later, and you can memorize them then. So here we go.
There's so much going on. That's a lot.
Feel free to pause the clip in full screen mode and take a screenshot for later reference. Otherwise, just try to gain a vague familiarity. If you decide to go into a medical field, don't worry, you will see a lot more of these later, and you can memorize them then.
Yeah, I have to memorize all those.
So here we go.
Trapezius. I'll do this one in the different. Wow, I told you 600.
And with that, we have wrapped up our survey of muscle tissue, the mechanism of muscle contraction.
Yeah. What time is it? Okay, I still have time. I'm gonna do that later on. I'm gonna write it down. Actually, I did already. Oh. a great beautiful day for you guys, or night or evening or afternoon, wherever part of your country is. Thank you. Yeah, that was interesting. I will do it later. I have, yeah, I'm gonna finish my food first. That's so interesting, the posterior and anterior. Remember the lateral. I think I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna listen again. Yeah, with the big screen. It means TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Yeah. Mm, mm. Yeah, correct. Correct. Good morning. Good morning or good evening. I'm not gonna stay for very long. I only have 15 minutes, then get ready. Good morning. Vacation? Vacation? I'm not even planning go anywhere right now. Hello from United Kingdom or Great Britain. Hello from Great Britain. Britain, from Great Britain. Are you from? Hello from. Are you a British? You are British? Hello. What's your name? What's your name? Colin. Colin. Colin Young from Great Britain. You have, you have a nice smile. No, thank you. Thank you for making me laugh. Not laugh, it's smile. I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. Okay. Hello. You you are British? British? Don't tell me you're from Scotland also. Are you from Scotland? My day is like I said, I always said I am blessed. Yes, I am blessed. Thank you. Colin, don't tell me you're from Scotland. Are you from Scotland? I have no knowledge on that, so I will leave it to you guys because I have no knowledge when it comes to politics. Ask me about medical stuff. Don't ask me for the politics because I don't know. Maybe we'll just not talk about politics anyways. I'm from Philippines. I'm a Filipina, guys. Philippines. Kumusta? Kumusta? Kumusta po? Yeah, Colin is from Scotland. 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 Okay. He's from Scotland. Scotland. Fish and chip is good. Yeah, we have a different. Only it's popular is fish and chips. I don't know what else. Oblique. That's why it's called oblique. Ah, I can't smile without you. Can't smile without you. I'm gonna prepare my water. I just a little bit. I just need a little bit water. I'm gonna bring this one with me. I'm gonna finish my tea also. Mm. Hello. Hello. Septa. Hello, Septa. Don't forget to like. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh. Oh. Of course, I'm happy. It's a school day. Today's a school day, so I am happy. Plus, I'm blessed anyway. So I am happy because I'm blessed. I'm healthy. Thank you very much. It's not a porridge. It's a yogurt and blueberries. And I had an avocado. So that's that's it for today. And then later, after, I bring some bread with me because I'm gonna get hungry later. So that's why I brought my water. Yeah, I'm bringing my water with me. So I'm just gonna finish my tea. I'm a tea person. Which one? Single lady? I'm a single lady. I'm a single lady. I'm a single lady. I'm a single lady. Put your hands up. Oh, 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 oh. What's... Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I got it. Hold on for a sec. Old time rock and roll. What's rock and roll? That's good enough. That's good enough. I just ate. I forgot. I ate food. Yeah. I'll finish my tea and then I'm done for today. I'm gonna get ready to go to school. I'm getting ready to go to school, guys. Yeah. After my tea. Yeah, I know. I need my boombox also. Yeah. I'm gonna buy a new boombox probably. Maybe those are. It's not that expensive, so I need a bigger boombox probably. Those are not expensive. I think 10 bucks. 10 bucks. Gigantic speaker. Those are expensive. Those are $300, I think. Those are 300 for the big one. Yeah, $300 for that. Yeah. Uncle Cap, do you think I smoke? I don't smoke, guys. I don't smoke. Yeah. You need it one day, yeah. But right now it's not my that's not my priority right now. I do have priority I have to do. So that's my priority is right now is different. Yeah, one day. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for coming to my live stream. Okay, who's that one? Alan and of course Matthew. Thank you guys. I gotta get ready now, so thank you for coming to my live stream, guys, and new subscriber also. Thank you. You know, uh, membership is available, guys. Membership is available. It's not that expensive, I think. So, membership number one is membership. The first one is I think it's not that you know. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing, and for those who didn't subscribe my channel, please like and subscribe, and membership is available also, and yeah, super chat is available also. What's in the membership? You have to find out. Go get the high level one, the expensive one, and you know what it is. Go to the expensive one, the last the expensive one. So pretty okay. The special upload exclusive, yeah. Yeah, the expensive one is the fresh upload. So yeah. Oh my word, it's hot, guys. Another heat today. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming today. Yeah. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And membership is available. That's it. I gotta go now, guys, because I know it's you there are still watching me probably. But there's nothing special today because I'm going to school. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I gotta go, guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, yeah. I'm not gonna do live stream Monday later. Um yeah, nighttime I don't do live stream as much right now. I just finished my breakfast, so yeah, nice talking to you guys. Okay, I gotta go now. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Gotta get ready. Bye for now. Okay.